theme this week, from both the sparring and the basics, we're focusing on legs. So what I want, if you have a nice standalone dummy, that's great. If you have a punching bag, that's also good. But what I want, this dummy here has a concrete block at the bottom. So if I'm kicking wrong, I'm going to bash my toes in. If it is a bag that's just hanging and you might have that tendency to kind of kick from bottom up or just drop your leg, add something like a bench or a shield in front of the bag so that you are forced to pick that knee up and not drop the leg or kick from under up. Right, so for the first minute of your basic training, you're going to stand shoulder width stance and you're going to try and kick fast. The idea is now not kicking with so much power that you can kick the bag over or make the bag swing as far as possible back. That's also good. But for now, let's take the power out of the equation. With a moderate impact, you want to do as fast as possible kicks. So from here, and you continue for your 1 minute, triple each leg. For our second round of kicks, we're going to do round kicks, and you're going to do triple with one leg, and triple with the other leg. And you're going to try and do that for a minute. Have fun. Our third round of kicks, Mikazuki Geri. This is a kick that if you can't do it or you don't understand it, it's something that you'll tell your coach, I will not use this kick in a fight. But once you understand how to do it, it's quite a deceptive kick in both its angle and its power. So sometimes when you are faced with a technique like, for example, for me, round kicks and hook kicks, I am terrible at them. I am seriously bad at them, but I keep practicing them because I know that they have worth, and even though my legs maybe don't allow me to properly do it, it's in me to still try and get that kick as good as I possibly can, despite my limitation. So let's look at the Mikazuki Geri. We're going to start triple kick through this side, through that side. So the trick behind this kick is to whip the hip around. I bring the hip this way to bring my leg back that way, and I'm impacting with this part of the foot here. Now, the idea is not to hit with this against the kneecap or the upper leg or the shin. The idea is to try and go for the ribs. It's a deceptive kick that you can quickly use to catch your opponent with off guard. Have fun. Right, let's get to the kick I hate the most, the hook kick. If you are not supple in your hips, then the hook kick is a problem, but it's still a good kick to be able to do. So for me, I train with my limited ability. If you can do a good hook kick, really invest time in it, it's again a deceptive kick that can go around your opponent's defenses. So if you're supple, use it. So from here we're going to do 3 kicks, 3 kicks, and we're going to keep changing from left to right. Have fun. Our next round of kicks, back kicks. So from here, again, spinning back kicks It's especially nice for competitions, and it has its validity within self-defense, especially if you are being pushed around and you can use that momentum to deliver your kick. But in general, it's never a good idea to turn your back on your opponent. So the back kick, same as with the side kick, is for someone attacking you from the side while you are facing the main threat. You might be facing this person, and while you're aware and you're kind of looking around, you hear, or from the corner of your eye, see someone behind you and you need to react. There is no magic in martial arts. There's no ways if I didn't look, or if there isn't a giant mirror in front of me, that I'm going to see someone behind me unless I hear them, and by that time it might be too late. So from here, part of that means that my back kicks have to be fast. If it's going to be slow, it's useless. So from here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then the other leg, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to keep going. Now, especially with this dummy here, the idea is now again not to kick the dummy all the way over. The idea is not to push through the bag and push it all the way backwards. It is to impact and release. It's to develop speed. When we get to the heavy bag again, we can develop some power and then combine it for an effective self-defense technique. Our last kick we're going to work on for this week's basics is the side kick. Same as the back kick. My main aim or concentration is in front of me, corner of the eye. I see an opponent. The side kick has to be fast. Again, I'm not very supple, so my side kicks aren't really that good. But I can at least try and generate some speed to give me a bit of time to sort this out. So from here, we're going to do 3 side kicks, spin around, 3 with the other leg, and we're going to alternate between left and right. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, turn, 1, 2, 3, turn. And so we're going to continue. Right, that then concludes our series of kicks. The more supple you are, the higher you kick, the more focus on perfect technique while working on speed. Have fun.